After 5 years of being a real estate agent, I quit. I've been able to make over $100,000 in straight commissions, but I think it's time for me to move on and do something else. And the reason why I'm quitting is I don't like being an agent. I lost the passion for it. There's other things I can do with my time to make more money. I'm on my way right now to flip, bringing you guys along, and I'll tell you guys more about it when I get over there. Now, this is not a regular video where I'm quitting because I couldn't make enough money or it was too hard for me. I'm basically quitting being a real estate agent because I have to figure out how to better use my time. As a real estate agent, I've been able to make over $100,000 in 1 year just off commissions. And that sounds great. And it could be great, but I want to do more. And I feel like being a real estate agent has slowed down my actual goals of being a real estate investor. So when I got into real estate, I wanted to be a wholesaler and a flipper. And then I started doing that. I started doing wholesale deals, and then I became an agent because I thought I could make money from leads that didn't pan out, and which that's exactly what happened. But what I started noticing, leads that didn't make sense as a wholesaler or flipper, I was able to turn those into listings, and I was able to meet people, which became my buyers. I would help them buy properties. So it kind of worked together. But then as I was doing marketing, I was not offering much as I should have on these properties because, in the back of my head, I was like, all right, if I go too low, then I can't get the listing because I'm going to piss these people off. But if my goal was to do wholesale deals and flips, then I couldn't have that mindset. But so now, 2025, what my number one goal is to do flips and wholesale deals. So if I don't get any listings, that's fine with me because they take a lot of my time. And to be completely honest and transparent, I make way more money wholesaling and flipping than I do as an agent. And it takes a lot of my time. So I've been trying to balance all of it. And then this year, I'm just going to cut that out. So I quit being a real estate agent. My goal is to build this investment company. I don't want to be an agent anymore. And I'm going to keep the license so I can list my own properties. But I'm no longer going to do marketing to try to bring in new clients. I'm not going to really do open houses. I'm not going to do all these things. And I'm going to focus on building an investment company because everyone that I respect in real estate is not a real estate agent. Now, being a real estate agent was like really good. A good experience because I learned everything that I had to learn about real estate, and I've helped a lot of people do successful deals. I've helped people make a lot of money. Sometimes you have to be real with yourself, and what I've noticed is that I don't enjoy selling single family houses, and I don't even think buying a single family house is a good investment. And I know that might sound crazy from a real estate agent, but it's the truth because you're just buying a property that's really not an asset, and you're just dumping all this money to maintain it, to keep it, pay your mortgage, taxes, insurance, but it's not making you any money. So even when I was an agent 2 days ago, I was still advising people to buy multifamilies, and that's kind of what I specialized in. It was multifamilies and helping investors, just because first of all, I don't want to walk into a house and sell you on how nice this kitchen is or how nice this bathroom is. My brain doesn't work that way. What I want to sell on is like how much money can this property make? And is it worth it? Is it a good investment? And those are the type of things I want to do. And I did like being a real estate agent because I was able to make people a lot of money. And for whatever reason, that actually made me happy, or like that satisfied me because in the back of my head, I was like, all right, cool. I can make this guy $100,000. I made guys $300,000, $400,000. Eventually, I know I can make it for myself. So, that's one thing about being a real estate agent. The experience was great. And I'm going to keep my license so I have access to the MLS so I can make offers on the MLS. But I learned a lot as an agent, and I think it was definitely worth my time. I'm solely focused on making as much money as possible because we only have a limited amount of time. And all the people that I look up to on social media and in real life, none of them are actually real estate agents. And that's not to knock on people that make a lot of money as agents because those people do exist. But the median home price where I'm at is 300 grand. Like The commission right now, the commissions you're gonna get is like 4 to 5%, and you're gonna get half of that. So this is the thing, median home price where I'm at is $300,000. So as an agent, let's say my commission is 4%. So if I help someone buy or sell a property at $300,000 at 4%, I'll make about $6,000. And because it's 4%, you have to split that with the other agent. So we'll do 2% each. So it comes out to about $6,000. Now, that $6,000 gets split with the brokerage. And let's say you got a great split with your brokerage. Let's say a 92% for you, 8% for them. So now you're making $5,500. $5,500 a month is not gonna help me hit my goals. 4 deals per month, now you're making about $20,000, and then for the year you'll make about $240,000. I don't know if those numbers are right. I'm driving and I'm talking to the camera and I'm doing math in my head. But so let's say it's $240,000. Now, if you just do 4 wholesale deals where the average assignment fee is $20,000, now you're making $80,000 per month. Now times that by 12. Now you're doing real numbers that could actually change your life. So I personally only know one real estate agent that's a millionaire, and then the way he did it, every commission he reinvested into properties. Now he has a big portfolio, and it took him about 30 years. I know a handful of real estate millionaires, and they were able to do it in about 10 years by reinvesting their assignments and then the money they made from flips and doing bigger deals. Becoming a real estate agent was super important to me because it helped me learn real estate. It helped me learn the terms. It helped me know how to do a transaction from start to finish. It helped me make a lot of other people money. But now I think I have to graduate and start doing what makes the most money for me so I can hit these bigger goals. And I also want to mention, 5-6 years ago, I reached out to Max Maxwell. He's like a giant real estate YouTuber. And he actually responded to me. My question was, should I become a real estate agent or a wholesaler if I want to get into real estate? That was the question I asked him. And he told me to focus on wholesaling. You'll make more money in the long run. I didn't listen to him. I became an agent, and I thought I was smarter than that, and I was trying to do both. And by doing both, I think that slowed down my growth because I've been at this for way too long. I should have took his advice then, but I'm gonna take his advice now and go all in wholesaling and flipping. Another thing that I want to mention is I didn't like the business model. It takes 45 days to close a deal, and anything can happen, and the deal can fall apart on the day of closing. And too many people are in control if I'm getting paid or not. So an inspection can ruin an entire deal. An appraisal can ruin an entire deal. Buyer's family can ruin an entire deal. Your client can ruin the entire deal. I mean, you get the point. Like, anything can happen and the deal falls apart and it's out of your control. So as an investor, I could get paid quickly. Like, I could find a wholesale deal, close it in 2 weeks, get paid. I could find a flip and that makes sense, buy it, fix it up. Obviously there's gonna be issues when you buy properties, you fix them up and sell them. But for the most part, I'm in control. I know how to raise value. I know exactly what I need to do, versus when I'm an agent, everyone else is in control and I'm just an advisor and helping this person, buy or sell the property. So I don't want this to be a video just bashing real estate agents, but one other thing I wanted to mention was, one thing I hated about being a real estate agent was all the fake personalities. And I kind of get it, because you want your client to like you. So you're gonna try to mold into something that they would like to do business with, because people only do business with people that they like. So I get it, but I hate the fact that a lot of people were super fake and they weren't themselves. I think that's why I gravitated towards investors, because I felt like I was more like them and we could talk. I didn't have to pretend to be someone. I could just be myself, and it went well. But I mean, I met a lot of agents that were actually cool. So that's not every real estate agent, but I have noticed that there's a lot of fake or fakeness in this industry. So that's one thing that I'm actually happy about, that I don't have to be a part of anymore. This is why I'm quitting, and this year I'm gonna go super hard. 2025, I'm gonna be a full-time investor, and I'm gonna try to get as many deals as possible, and I'm gonna document the entire journey. So I appreciate you watching this and following me on my journey. If you have any questions or you wanna see something else on the video, just leave a comment, and then I'll create the video. And if you wanna get on a phone call with me, just subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram and then shoot me a message. I'm gonna do the calls on Instagram. I'm basically gonna do 15 to 30 minutes of just talking with you and seeing if there's something maybe I can help you with when it comes to real estate or investments. So thank you for watching, and then I'll see you guys next week. Thank you.